Okay. Okay, so everyone find yourself in a tall, supportive seat. Whatever that looks like for you today is fine. You can be in a chair or on the floor, or you could stand, walk around, whatever you have to do. But maybe roll your shoulders down away from your ears a couple times. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. And next time your shoulders are down, keep them down. 10-15% energy, slight pinch of the shoulders behind you. You might feel a little more open already in the front of your chest. Light pulling in and up of the belly so the low back feels more supported. Keep your elbows bent, hands are resting, maybe on your legs, palms up or palms down. Or you always have the option to do one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, especially if you're new. That can really help you get in tune with your breathing easier because you can feel your breath moving your hands. So it gives you that immediate feedback to pay attention to. And then let your gaze go forward and slightly down. Imagine tucking your chin down and back like you're kind of pushing your head into an invisible wall behind you. And keep that pinch behind you of the shoulders. It should make you feel as tall as possible from your tail all the way up through the crown of your head. Now lock your attention on a spot ahead of you and then consciously relax the muscles around your eyes, like your eyebrows and your eyelids. They can close partly or all the way. That's always up to you, and you can always change your mind. Relax the muscles around your jaw. Maybe even swallow once, let your tongue fall off the roof of your mouth. Coat your tongue in saliva in the bottom hammock of your mouth. Softening the sense organs, relaxing the tongue, covering the tongue in saliva. These are all little subconscious tricks to tell your nervous system that a meditative state of mind might be a little more accessible. Good. And then mentally separate yourself from what you were doing so you can come fully now into what you are doing. And start by becoming aware of everything that you see, whether your eyes are open or shut. You don't have to label everything, just notice general shapes and colors. Notice the lights and the shadows. In your mind's eye, notice where the doors and windows are in relation to your body. Notice where the other people or objects are in relation to your body. Notice the noises in the space. Maybe start with what's furthest away from you outside. And then notice the noises inside the space. And then bring awareness to your own personal bubble of space. Notice where air touches your skin versus where clothing covers your skin. Notice the weight of your body in your seat and see if you can become 1% heavier in the places where your body is touching down on something. Now notice the parts of your body that are moving just from your breathing in and out. You don't have to change your breath. Just notice what it feels like to breathe today. Notice if it's kind of smooth or kind of choppy. Does it feel quick or slow? Is it easy or labored? Are you stuffy today? Is there a texture or a temperature to your breathing? None of these are good or bad. They're just qualities that you could attach to and observe. And then if you wish, you can start to engage with your breathing a little more intentionally by drawing in your inhales a little lower and deeper into your belly than normal. And then as you exhale, see if you can exhale through the nose if you're not stuffed up, And allow the exhale to get a half a beat or a beat longer than the inhale is. It doesn't have to be twice as long. Some bodies find that kind of natural though. Find a rhythm that works for you. Lower, deeper inhales, longer, slower exhales. You don't need to force it. Focus on allowing the breath to soften in this way to get deeper and longer. One or two more like that. And then return to your natural breath and notice anything left over so far, any shesha. Maybe it's in the way your body feels or your breath, or maybe just the way you're thinking has changed. Maybe nothing has changed. That's okay too. And next time you open your eyes, or next time you breathe in, open your eyes if you haven't already, and scoot forward towards the edge of your seat so you have more room to move. Everything's optional, but I'll give you a lot of different positions and things you can try today. Always ask me if there's something that you need that's not working for you and adjust for whatever your body is telling you to adjust for as normal. So make sure you're pushing down into the floor and your seat. And you might, if you're like me, you kind of rock forward into your toes more. See if you can shift your weight back into the heels more as well. So you're just using the toes for like balance and decoration. Belly still in and up for support. As often as you can, let the shoulders rock down and away from the ears and keep the jaw as soft as you can. We'll focus on migraines today, so a lot of emphasis on the upper body and bringing the breath and body in conjunction with each other. So let the arms be heavy, gaze is forward and soft. Inhale, get taller through the crown of your head. On your exhale, let your right ear come down towards your right shoulder. So just the weight of the head tilting over, shoulders are going to stay down. If you wish, you could offer a little support to your head by taking your left arm up and over and cradling the opposite ear so that it's not so heavy tilting over. Next time you breathe in, come all the way back to the center, release your arm. Exhale here, and then inhale to get tall again. Exhale, other side. Maybe the right arm is cradling your head on this side. Take a breath. Inhale your way back to the center. Exhale to stay. Inhale for more length. Exhale, look to the right. So turn your whole face and pretend there's a little marker on the tip of your nose. Draw circles in the air above your shoulder. They can be big or small, but I would encourage you to move slowly. Go one direction a couple times, and then pause and go the other direction as well. Inhale yourself back to the center as you're ready. And next time you exhale, look to the other side. If you drew circles the other way, draw them over the shoulder too. Little or big, doesn't matter. Notice the difference between the two sides. Remember, we want to do the same practice on each side, but we're not trying to make each side identical to the other or necessarily change anything. Draw them the other way too if you haven't already. Just keep noticing what you notice. What's present, what's not present. Good. Next time you breathe in, come all the way back to the center. This time, exhale, tuck just your chin down towards your chest, but keep your spine long. Keep squeezing your shoulders behind you a little bit for support. Good. As gently as you can, scrape your chin towards your right shoulder, and then back down through the middle and over to the left shoulder. If it's a little too much, you could always kind of cradle your forehead with your hands to create more support so you can still get that stretching sensation without too much strain of a heavy head. Try to do the same number of repetitions on each side, and then pause in the center with your chin still tucked. Place your fingertips on the back of your skull. Maybe interlace your fingers if that fits well for your body. And then draw your elbows together to any degree in front of you. And give your head a little squeeze here with your forearms. Elbows pulling in front of you. Shoulders are pulling down and away behind you. So opposite actions. And breathe really big into the top part of your back and your shoulders. And you might even feel this in your neck, your armpits, your upper chest. Another really big round of breath up top here. Good. Keep your hands where they are. On your inhale, open your elbows out to the side and look forward. Let your eyebrows look up, eyeballs look up. Maybe your head starts to look up towards the sky, but don't let go of your head. Let your hands take the weight of your head. Imagine that your chest is being pulled up and your back ribs are lifting up off of your back hips, not collapsing onto your hips. Good. One more big inhale here. Maybe you exaggerate the back bend a little bit. And then exhale, come back to the center. Look straight ahead. You can let your arms come down now. If you got lightheaded, tuck your chin down, give it a little squeeze. And then place your hands on your knees. Looking ahead, next time you inhale, belly pulls forward, chest pulls forward, and your gaze goes maybe slightly forward and up. On your exhale, round your shoulders behind you, maybe tuck your tail a little bit and look down towards your belly. Back and forth at your own pace now. Inhaling to cow pose, that big slump of a cow's back. Squeeze the shoulders towards the hips at the top. Exhale, super round like a black cat on Halloween, cat pose. Really round shoulders. Maybe you let go of your knees and push your hands out away from you to exaggerate. Go back and forth at your own pace now, inhaling to cow pose and exhaling to cat pose. And try to match them up as closely as you can. So don't get to the very top of your cow pose until your lungs are so full you can't get any more air in there. And then don't get to the end of your cat pose, that rounded shape, until your belly is pulling all the way in and no more air is escaping out. Do 2 or 3 more like that. Take your time. This is one of those poses that if I was going to tell you to do one yoga move every day, this would be it. Just undulating the spine back and forth, stimulating synovial fluid, promoting low back health, shoulder and neck health, and matching up the breath and the body to help calm the nervous system. Take your time, but start planning your exit to come back to neutral. And then meet me with a tall spine, shoulders stacked on top of the hips, head stacked on top of your spine. Maybe keep reminding yourself to pull the chin in and back a little bit. Good. Take your arms into a cactus shape with the elbows out and the fingertips up. Next time you breathe in, raise just your right arm up towards the sky and see if you can tip over a little bit towards the left. And then inhale yourself back to the center and exhale, other side. Lean to the right, left arm reaches. Keep this nice and gentle and small, but if you wish, you can start to make it a little bit larger. Just keep your hips down in your seat. It's kind of like you're a teapot tipping over to one side. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling to the other side. You might even kind of crunch when you lean over, really drive the armpit towards the hip and pull the elbow in towards your belly. One more on each side. And once you've done the same amount of turns on each side, come to stillness with your arms in that cactus shape. Take a breath. Imagine filling yourself up from the bottom to the top, and then the top to the bottom as you exhale. Good. Now we're going to twist. So inhale, get taller through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist towards the left. Let the right hand come down towards your left knee. And the left hand can come to your floor or on the chair behind you somewhere. Try not to pull with your arms. Just let them hold you in place. Imagine instead inhaling to get taller through the crown of your head and exhaling to squeeze the middle of your body through your belly like you're wringing out a washcloth. Do that one more time. You can look over your back shoulder if you want. And then next time you breathe in, come back through the center, arms up in a cactus shape. Exhale to the other side. Arms come down to support you, but not to pull. Inhaling for length, exhaling to enhance the twist. We call this an organic twist because you are compressing the organs, whereas a skeletal twist is like a chiropractor giving you that crack, that quickness. Slow and steady wins the race here. Inhale all the way back to the center when you're ready. And then exhale, fold forward. First forward fold of the day. So a couple things to consider. If you have headaches or migraines, I would recommend putting elbows on your knees and cradling your head so your head does not dip down below your heart level. If you're okay with it though, you could let the head go a little bit lower. You could even reach your hands down towards your feet or the floor, and then you could dangle your head. Whatever you chose, whether you're cradling your head or your head is dangling down towards the floor, let the head get very, very heavy. Shake the head yes a little bit. Shake the head no a little bit. Notice what it feels like to soften your eyelids or to close your eyes. And then notice what it feels like to stay and to use your thumbs to plug your ears a little bit so you're hearing a little less from your environment. Listen to your breath for 2 rounds here. Breathe really, really big into the back of your body as you compress the front of your body here. One more round like that. Good. With or without the support of your hands, bring yourself up to a tall spine. Let your head stack on top of your spine last. Maybe when you get to the top, you do a couple really big shoulder rolls again to help release the sides of the neck and the upper back. Breathing deeply. Come to stillness and notice what is left over so far, maybe in your body or your breath or the way you're thinking. Good. Take your hands together in front of you and start using a lot of friction to make heat in the palms of your hands. And once they feel really hot, really gently cup your hands around your eyes. You don't have to press or cover them completely. Just hover and create some darkness and heat. And take a breath here to notice. Maybe you move your hands now to in front of the mouth and face so that you can smell your hands. With your eyes open or shut, take your fingertips to your temples and around your eyes and gently start to apply pressure and give yourself a little massage around the eye sockets and the forehead and the temples. Move and explore. Find something that feels interesting or good and stay there for another round. Don't neglect around the ears and the base of your skull. Maybe gently tug on your ear lobes, slowly and firmly down. Take your pointer fingers and find the underside of your inner eyebrows. Find a little crook in the bone where you feel a small dip. So it's the innermost part of the eyebrow underneath. You should find a small dip in the bone there. A set of vascular systems goes through here, and you don't want to push hard, but a little bit of push and release, push and release, push and release. might be helpful if you're currently having a headache or trying to prevent one, especially if the eyes are soft here. And then slowly release, especially if you're getting that pulsing feeling there, and let the hands come down so you can look forward. Good. Another part of headache maintenance and prevention is loosening the jaw and the sides of the neck, especially if you get tension headaches. That might be where it comes from. That's how it works in my body. So, one thing that really helped me learn how to maintain more pain-free moments around these headaches is to actively loosen the jaw. So, the next thing we're going to do looks a little funny, but it can be extremely effective. So, you're going to loosen your jaw, separate your teeth and your lips. And you'll use your tongue to force your jaw as open as it can get to start to relieve tension in the sides of the jaw where you might be clenching or experiencing tension. So I'll demonstrate this for you, and then we'll do it a few times together. So you're going to look straight ahead with your eyes open or shut. Use the tongue to forcefully open the jaw and hold it for a breath or two like this. And you can even hear a click in my body from the TMJ. Okay, so you'll force it open, maintain for a breath or two. It can create tension and maybe heat and tingling, especially if you're tight. So if that happens and it's uncomfortable, just come back to neutral and then try it for another second and come back. You can pulse in and out instead of just holding it. Okay, let's try it. Looking forward, shoulders down, belly in and up. Open your jaw and hold for a breath or two. Really push down with the muscle of the tongue. It's one of the strongest muscles in the body. It might surprise you what it's able to help you do. Take another breath here and notice where you feel it the most. Is it more in one side or the other? Is it intense and you have to let go and come back, or can you maintain for another breath? And then carefully come back to neutral. If you want to rub your jaw a little bit, you have that option, or if you just want to take a breath and notice anything left over. Good. Scoot all the way back into your seat. We're going to do one more little thing before we meditate and close class together. So we're going to do eye clocks to help with eye tension. I think we've done it before, but just to reiterate, so you pretend your field of vision is a clock in front of you, right? So 12 o'clock would be all the way up. 6 o'clock is all the way down. Let's see, 3 o'clock is all the way left, I guess, or all the way right, whatever, whichever way your clock is working in your head. And then 9 o'clock is the opposite direction. So we're going to look in different directions in repeat, and I'll tell you what to do. And then we'll do circles in both direction. And you might feel tension in the eyeball muscles. That's normal. If you have to stop, just take a break and come back when you can. So looking straight ahead, do your best to move nothing except your eyeballs. So your face isn't moving, you're not physically turning your head in any direction. Look all the way up, all the way down. Up, down, up, down. Take a break in the center with your eyes open or shut. Open your eyes again. Look all the way left, all the way right, all the way left and right, left, right, and take a break. Open your eyes. Top left corner, top right, or bottom right corner. Top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right. Take a break. Open your eyes. Top right corner, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom left. Take a break. Open your eyes. We'll do the clocks now twice in each direction. So look all the way at 12 o'clock, all the way up. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close your eyes, take a break. Now to counterclockwise. Look again, 12 o'clock, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, or take a break, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Please don't rub your eyes hard, but if you'd like to just take your peace fingers and apply very gentle pressure to the eyelids, you're welcome to do that. But don't push and squeeze. Notice what's left over from your practice today. Notice the weight of your body on your chair. Bring awareness again to your breathing without changing it. And carefully bring your hands together, either in a prayer-like position with your thumbs touching the center of your chest. You might like to stack your hands, whatever feels comfortable. And look down or bow down towards your heart and your hands. And this motion is in gratitude of yourself. So as best you can, give yourself a sincere thank you just for showing up and carving out the time. Everything else was just practice. And remember, you have a body, but you're not just your body. You have a mind, but you're not just your thoughts. And you have emotions, but you're not just your feelings. When you're ready, hands can come down, your eyes can flutter open and up. Class is over. Thank you for coming. I'm going to put stop on this and then everyone enjoy your lunch. Of course, my pleasure.